Morning guys, we've just turned up at Cooking Farm, bit of a new venue for us. We've obviously been fishing a syndicate a lot lately and wanted to do a day ticket session just to mix it up a little bit. Not really been to anywhere like this before. I suppose Topper is a little bit similar, but it's a bit more commercial for what we're used to, but it looks alright anyway. We got swims 64, 65. You got to book them in advance, so I phoned up yesterday and they were free. And apparently they're pretty good winter swims and they're just over back behind us here. We've both got our eyes, I think, set on the same swim, which I think is 64, which is the one just behind us. It's got a good bit of open water, and we're going to flip a coin and see who wins. So, what do you want?
Tails never fails.
Tails, yeah? Right then. Ready?
Come on. Come on. Oh! That's a 30 all day.
Alright, so you got the right swim.
So you might as well just
I might as well go
set up in your car.
Oh dear. Right, anyway, to be fair, we don't know anything about it, so until we get the rods out and have a little look around. Apparently they both produce this time of year. It's looking quite unseasonably warm at the moment. The wind's a bit fresh, but
It's definitely fresh.
it's about 15 degrees though, isn't it?
Oh, mate, with 48 hours to go.
Yeah.
It's probably the longest session we've done in a while.
Yeah, we've got a couple of nights, so hopefully we can pull one out of the bag in over 40 hours. So let's get the kit out and
Get on with it.
catch some fish. Hey,
Swim 64. So we got here last night, had a bit of a cast around with the deeper, and it looks like it's settling on probably about 9 foot of water, which is just at the bottom of the ledge. I've got 2 rods on a spot there and then 1 on a reed line. Rods are out all night. It got pretty windy, wet, and a bit chilly this morning, so I think it's time for a bit of a fresh up bait, a bit of a recast, and maybe just a couple more spoms over top, see if we can make something happen. But looks like the sun's coming out. Hopefully that'll bring a fish or two. down on the bank at Coking Farm on Meadows Lake, fishing pegs 64 and 65.
Yeah, we're a night into a 48-hour session. First time we've been here. We had some really strong winds last night, 50 mile an hour. It's quite similar today, probably not quite as bad. But it was grim last night, looking a bit better today, a bit sunny, and we're hopeful of a bite.
Yeah, I think we're confident, aren't we? So if we have anything, we'll obviously let you know, and fingers crossed it'll be a chunk. As we told you last, we were pretty confident going into our second night over on Meadow Lake, but woke up this morning and once again there wasn't a bleep to be had. We did see one fish bosh out, which was the first show we've had all the time we've been here, but we decided to have a quick pack up and we've come over to Long Lake after the bailiff said we might have a bit of a better chance.
Yeah, so I gave the bailiff a call just after 9 this morning after packing down, and he said that although it's not been fishing great, he said swims, I think it's 44 to 46, so pretty much where we are in the middle of the lake. They've sort of done the odd fish in that recently. We literally drove round, parked up. You can park behind the swims and kind of walk through the gate, and we've basically sort of stood looking over the lake and seen a few fish bosh between the island behind us. So we pretty much just put some singles out, some little sticks, little wafters, that sort of thing, and just cast them out to where they've been showing in the hope that something's going to happen. So far we had a carp. I managed to get a roach on a magaliner set up just to see if I could get anything, to be honest, and it kind of half worked I suppose, but we're still waiting a carp. To be fair, it's not too bad conditions. I don't know why we're not having anything. There's a lot of fish rolling and it just seems a bit strange, doesn't it really, mate? Yeah,
I feel a little bit gutted and a bit hard done by really. We've had horrendous winds, a huge amount of rain.
Yeah.
We've gone through yellow weather warnings, and now today's like the best of what we got, and we've come down here for a few hours just before our ticket runs out, and I feel like we're still being done a bit and a bit mugged off really. But
definitely it's just ridiculous really. Like, the weather's not been, we've had sort of a few spells where it's been not too bad and I thought we were going to have a bite, but this is one of those sessions where they're just not having it, I don't think. I mean, I think one fish came out of Oat Lake over the back there on, I think that was yesterday daytime. There was one fish out of Meadow yesterday morning as well, so that must have been a little bit of a feeding period across the complex maybe. There's no one on here today, so we've kind of got the whole lake at the moment, so I'm hoping we can get a few fish, but just had a yellow warning come through again saying there's now going to be a load of ice, so I assume it's going to get frosty later on. So all round it's probably the worst conditions really we could be having, but you just got to try, haven't you, and hopefully we can pull one out of the bag to finish it off.
We can't do a lot more than what we are. We're flicking them around, we're casting at showing fish, we're leaving them for periods of time in the hope, but we've probably got 2 to 3 more hours and we'll just see what happens, and obviously if we have anything we'll let you know.
Yeah, hopefully we can get one. They are a lovely condition fish. Back she goes. See you, Bob. Right, finally we have a carp.
You think?
Huh?
You think?
So one of the rods cast out into the just between the islands is rattled off, and she's got one on, thank God. So yeah, it's nice to get a bite finally. There's no monsters in here, obviously. There it is a bit of more of a run water, so I'm sure it's not going to be the biggest fish in the world, but it's nice to get a bite anyway.
You like to get on that net?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to land it this side of the other way.
Unit! That's a good double. That's a good double, mate. Get it!
So then we're just giving you a little update that we've moved on to Long Lake after a hard time on Meadow, and we were feeling pretty down in the dumps because we'd seen a load of fish showing and nothing was happening, and then this one's just rattled off just on a single pink little dumbbell wafter from Innate, and yeah, absolutely chuffed to bits after a hard 48 hours really. So
not a bad fish, probably in what, mid-double?
Ah, mid-double, yeah, we ain't gonna weigh it.
Lovely fish though,
lovely little orangey colours on that tail, and to be fair, it doesn't matter what the size is, this is an absolute sort of blank saver and a reward really for a tough couple of days.
Yeah, good job mate.
Right, and so it's the end of the session. We've packed the gear down now. Just going to take the gear down to the cars and get on the road, hopefully try and miss the main part of the traffic. It's been a tricky session, hasn't it, for our first visit here, to be honest.
Yeah, we put quite a bit of effort in, I think. We've said throughout the weather hasn't been ideal, but we've tried, haven't we? We've given it everything.
Yeah, I mean, we've tried different tactics. We've gone with single baits, you know, Peeps solid bags, like little sticks. We tried sort of putting a bit of bait in over on Meadow. I spent the first night on zigs. I mean, we've come onto this little runs water, and Hugh has managed to bag one, which has sort of saved the blog really, but it'd have been nice to get a fish apiece, but it's just how it is, you know. It's just clearly not fishing very well. I don't think any of the lakes really been producing a lot, and I think we've done well to actually get a fish in the end. Yeah, I mean it was caught on a single, so it's literally that single fish has come over the top and fancied a bit of it, isn't it? And that's that. So that's it, yeah. So
guess that is fishing at the end of the day, and it's the start of the winter, and I suppose that is what we're up against throughout the winter months of if we want to go carp fishing, I suppose.
Well, I think looking at social media lately, a lot of people have been struggling all over. I think there's not been a huge amount of fish getting caught from many of the sort of main sort of day ticket lakes. Some places are shut down a bit, I think, with the sort of change in weather. I just think it's that time of year at the moment where the fish are going through that change, and until it settles a bit and maybe the action will be a bit more consistent. But I think it's nice to come to a different venue. It's good to have a look around somewhere different in it, you know. We know for next time if we want to come here, we know what to expect. So we've kind of gained a bit from it, I suppose. So yeah, not been too bad.
No, take the positives out of it.
But anyway, that's the end of the vlog, so we're going to get on the road now. So hope you liked the video. We tried to make it a little bit more interesting this time. Shame we didn't have a few more fish, but hopefully next time we'll get a few more. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, remember to hit the bell icon so you get up-to-date notifications when the new videos go up. And we'll see you next time.
Right, let's get on the road.